Imagine a land of ancient kings, spectacular landscapes, and a history that stretches back millennia. Now picture that same land torn apart by decades of brutal war and shifting alliances. This is the story of the Ethiopian Civil War, a conflict as long as it is complex, and as fascinating as it is tragic. The Ethiopian Civil War officially began in 1974, but its roots dig much deeper. The country was ruled for centuries by emperors, with Haile Selassie, Ethiopia's Lion of Judah, holding the throne until he was overthrown in a military coup. The new rulers, the Derg, promised reform, but instead, they unleashed chaos. What followed was a period called the Red Terror. The Derg, led by Mengistu Haile Mariam, tried to stamp out opposition with violence on a staggering scale. Tens of thousands were imprisoned, tortured, or killed. But the government's brutality only fueled more resistance. Rebel groups grew, each with their own visions for Ethiopia's future. It's impossible to talk about this war without mentioning famine. Drought and mismanagement collided, and in the 1980s, Ethiopia became the face of hunger for the world. Images of starving children shocked millions, but behind the headlines was a war making everything worse. The rebels, especially the Tigrayan People's Liberation Front and the Eritrean People's Liberation Front, were fighting both the Derg and, at times, each other. Alliances shifted constantly. The Cold War played its part too, with the Soviet Union backing the Derg, and the United States and others sometimes supporting the rebels. Year after year, the conflict dragged on. Whole regions became battlefields. Millions were displaced. And yet Ethiopia's diverse peoples, from the highlands to the deserts, endured. By 1991, the Derg finally collapsed. Mengistu fled the country, and the rebels, now united as the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, took power. Eritrea, after its own bloody struggle, secured independence 2 years later. But the scars from the civil war and the divisions it deepened are still felt today. So, what can be learned from Ethiopia's civil war? That history is rarely simple, that even the oldest nations can be shaken to their core, and that the stories of ordinary people, those who suffered, struggled, and survived, are what make history matter. Thanks for sticking with me through this whirlwind tour of the Ethiopian Civil War. If you're hungry for more history deep dives, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep searching for the stories beneath the surface.